Uh-huh. I said, uh-huh. I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey got a radio show. I feel it's necessary to explain what I say in the morning because somebody asked me, what do you mean by that when you say that in the morning? When I say, it's in response to David Hollister opening the song by saying, go ahead, Big Daddy. Go ahead. I said, I sure will. Then I say, good morning, everybody, because I was raised that way. You're supposed to speak when you come in the room. I'm coming in y'all's room, whether it's your bedroom, the room in your house, your car, your office, wherever you're at. I come in the room, I got to speak, so I say, good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice, and then I got to introduce myself, because as a performer, I always felt my best when I was introduced. Why would you walk out on stage and nobody introduce you? You can't get a round of applause. It's horrible. So I say, you are listening to The Voice, one and only Steve Harvey. Come on, dig me now. Now that's old school. I got that, but once again, dig me now is I want you to feel what I'm about to say. That's all I'm saying. That's not a bragging thing, You are listening to The Voice, one and only Steve Harvey. Come on, dig me now. I'm just asking you to feel what I'm saying in the morning because it's part of a promise that I made to God. See, a long time ago, I told God if he allowed me to make it, that when I got there, I would tell everybody I know how I did it. And I wasn't going to shortcut it or shade him on it. I said, if you allow me to make it, if you give me the strength, the courage, the wisdom, you gave me a gift. If you let me apply it, don't destroy myself in the process. Forgive me for my sins along the way. Continue to hold and rock me when I need it. When I make it, I promise you, Lord, when I get there, I will tell everybody how I made it. Well, this started back in L.A. when I got on the radio. And I was making it okay. I was doing okay. But I had to keep my promise to God. My promise was, if you allow me to make it, I'll tell everybody how I got there. I have to tell you that every day, because if it was not for that grace and mercy, I wouldn't even be here able to fulfill my promise, because I've done enough dirt in my life, man, to not be worthy. He could have easily walked away from me a long time ago, because I had walked away from him. See, and I didn't walk away from him once. I walked away from him a bunch of times. But guess what? He forgave me a bunch of times. I'm a living example of hundreds of chances. His forgiveness and his mercy is available for everybody. It's the only reason I get on this show every day. It's the only reason I have the blessings that's coming my way. It's the only way that the things that keep happening in my life, man, that I have no explanation for, is because of his grace and mercy. See, anytime something good happens in my life and I can't explain it, that's usually him. He exhibits to me, remember, I'm a forgiving God, man. Remember. So when you fall, Steve, don't lay down there. Don't you lay down there. Don't you let the devil fool you that because you done made some mistakes that you can't do it. Because everybody gonna make them. There's none perfect, no, not one. So get up, keep moving, keep pushing, step on. What you laying there for? Your daddy didn't raise you that way. Look, man, my father was just about manhood. I'm going to just tell you. My daddy never had a conversation with me about church. He beat me for not going, but, a couple times. But he wasn't about that. Wasn't his message. That was my mama's job. My mama taught me about being saved, about loving the Lord, about giving your life, about the teachings of Jesus Christ. My mama was a Sunday school teacher. So I got all of that from her. My old man ain't had none of that for me. My old man talked to me about one thing all day long, hard-working manhood. And well, you're going to get that if you don't get nothing else from me. He gave that to me, so I got it. See, so my father, you say, excuse my language, but you ain't going to sit there like no little punk up in here. That ain't what you finna do. You finna get up and go do what you supposed to do. Now stop all that whining like some little punk and go and get the moving. That's how my father talked to me. Now I'm just telling you real. It worked for me though. And before you start emailing me, that had nothing to do with homosexuality at all. It's just that was his term for a man not acting like a man. That's all it was. It was not a gay reference at all. I want you to understand that before you start emailing me. So my daddy wasn't calling. That was not a sexual reference for him. My father talked to us. That's what he meant. I knew exactly what he meant. He couldn't have meant nothing else. He didn't even know nothing about that. My old man clueless when it come to that right there. So when I was getting down and feeling bad about myself, my old man, he taught me this toughness, man. He gave me this grit, this doggedness, this go to work and work hard. That's why today when God does bless me with something, he ain't got to worry about me not working hard. Because that's in me. And when I get tired, I ask that same God for strength to keep on doing so I can do the blessings he got for me. So when you ask me, how you going to do all this, Steve Harvey? I don't know. I ain't got to figure that out. All I got to do is show up with the same amount of faith I've been showing up with. God handle the rest of it. See, y'all, hey man, let me tell you something. I don't see how you do it. I don't either. Can I give you, hey man, news flash. Let me hear, I don't see how you doing all that, Steve. You doing this, you doing that, you that. Can I tell you something? I don't either. I just wake up with the faith, man, and trusting that if he gonna bless me with it, he must be gonna show me a way how to get it done. See, I ain't tripping on that part. See, once you take yourself out the how-to business, you can go on and get with it. But see, if you're going to trip yourself out with the how-to, you can't think like God can think. You can't figure like God can figure. So now you sitting up in here going, Lord, I want this to happen for me. Then I don't know how I'm going to do all that. Well, guess what? You in the way now. See, you in the way. Because, see, God ain't asked you to figure out how to. He said, ask and believe. Then he said, faith without works is dead. That's my solution. That's the concoction that I'm functioning on. All I got to do is accept the blessing, keep the faith, be willing to work and believe. God can do anything but fail. Why would God bring me this far to leave me? Why would he bring you this far to leave you? So why I get up every morning? I have no choice. I got to get up in here and rest. When I'm running late, man, I try to plow through here. Sometimes I don't make it, man. I got to do a rerun, but I plow through here. Because, man, Steve, you're going to run out of something to say. No, I'm going to just keep thanking him. Now, you can't run out of that, can you? Because you owe him that. Matter of fact, when I get through talking, I really ain't thanked him enough.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know what? It's a new day. Blessed, highly favored, all that, man. You need to come on with it now. It's a good day. Listen, I know sometimes people say they wake up on the wrong side of the bed, but the blessing is you got up. Now, whatever side you got up on, you ought to thank him for it, because there's some people that didn't get up today. I wasn't one of them, and you wasn't one of them. So let's be grateful for that, all right? Let's go. Steve Harvey Morning Show with Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, Mouth of the South, and Junior. Ain't nobody left to say but me. Junior, what's on your mind today, man?
Let's talk about it. Getting in position, man. You know, I look at your career, and I look at how many times you've been in position to elevate your whole entire career. Where did you get the thought process to do that? Because you had a goal in mind. Did you have a specific goal?
You mean, how did I get the thought process to get into position?
Yes, sir.
Well, see, I got to be honest with you. All the positions I found myself in was not a part of the plan. It wasn't planned. Mm-hmm. You know, it amazes me when people say I had it all mapped out. Really? Did you? Did you map out all of the failures? Did you map out all of the missteps? Did you map out all the bad decisions? Did you map out all of the people who came along you thought was cool, turned out not to be cool? Did you map out all that? And the answer is no. So your best plans are going to be fraught with bad decisions, wrong decisions, missteps, trials, tribulations, hardships, heartbreak. So it's not mapping it out. What happens is you find yourself in position when you are continually putting in the work. You have got to be tireless with your work ethic. Because people have said to me, man, you just lucky, man. Seem like you always be in the right place at the right time. I've actually heard people say that. Man, you lucky, man. You get all these shows. Why don't you save something for somebody else? Hold up, man. Do you know what luck is? Luck is when hard work bumps up into opportunity. But you can't be in the right place at the right time. You can't be in position if you're not working. Here it is. You've heard old people say, just like a ship passing in the night. On your journey out on this water, there will be several key ships that will be passing. And you can wave at the captain, or you can get on board, or you can join forces. But if you ain't out there rowing your boat, if you ain't out there in the water, there's no chance of this ship passing you. So, man, you ain't going to be in the right place at the right time if you're not out there working. You've got to get yourself in position by working, because you don't know what the position actually is going to be. You just don't, man. I hope that sounds like it makes sense to you.
Thank you, Big
All
Dog.
right. All right. Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, Junior is in for the nephew to run that prank back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now to run that prank back with Junior in for the nephew. What you got, Junior?
Well, this morning, Shirley, the nephew, left us with this. My daddy's boat. Find out what this is about. It's my daddy's boat. Come on, cat.
Hello?
Hello, I'm trying to reach a Mr. Wilson, please.
This is he.
Mr. Wilson, how are you today?
I'm doing fine. Who's this?
My name is Williams.
Oh, how may I help you?
Well, listen, we've been getting a few complaints, sir, about some things on your property there.
All right, well, who you with?
Actually, I'm with the Homeowners Association. Wanted to reach out and give you a call today.
Oh, well, how you doing?
Pretty good. Listen, got a few things I kind of want to discuss with you here that seem to be a problem that's taking place in the neighborhood there. It's been brought to our attention down here at headquarters that you have a few things on your property that are not functioning that really shouldn't be on the property. You have 2 cars supposedly in your driveway that are not being used, been sitting there for quite some time.
Yeah, one of them I'm currently working on. I should have it repaired. I'm just waiting to get a little extra money to get it taken care of. But the other car is just functioning. I just don't drive it. I have more than one car.
Okay. Now you also have a camper that seems to be has been there for at least 8 months now. That's sitting there. Is that correct as well?
Yeah. I'm working on getting some storage for that, but it ain't really been there 8 months. Just maybe around about 6, 7. Not 8 months. Not 8 months.
And I'm looking at our past records and stuff. It seems like there was a complaint before about the keeping the yard pretty cut and all of that kind of stuff. And I'm just looking at past complaints that I have here. Now, the biggest one that I have that's concerning your property, sir, is supposedly in your backyard. Now, there's you have an old boat that's in your backyard?
Yeah, but I don't see that boat bothering nobody.
I mean, it's kind of a sore eye for the people. I think you guys' backyards actually bump up against each other, and you guys have a chain link fence between the two of you all. And I think the boat must be just a sore eye for the family that's behind you all.
Well, I don't see myself getting rid of that boat, so I got a cover on it. Everybody else got a boat. I don't see what the problem is.
Well, okay. Here's what's actually happening, Mr. Wilson. What's going to take place is this. Now, we're going to give you a 14-day extension. 14 days? 14 days, actually, to move the car that is not functioning, the camper as well, and definitely the boat. We're going to need those 3 items.
Look here, sir, I ain't got nowhere to move the boat. I just told you I was working on somewhere for storage. You know how much storage costs? Now the camper, I get that taken care of. But the boat, my daddy gave me, and my daddy gave me that. That's the only thing my daddy gave me before he died. Now I'm not moving that boat nowhere. The boat works just fine. If I take it down there to the water, it'll work.
Sir, and I understand it wholeheartedly. You know, I'm just a messenger. I'm gonna have to get the non-functioning car that's not working properly. I'm gonna have to get that out within the 2-week notice, as well as the camper, and definitely the boat. Now I got to get that out. It's got to be gone.
I'll tell you what, I ain't moving thing. I'll tell you that. Now what you gonna do?
Sir, you're going to either move the boat or I'm going to have somebody come over and haul all of these things away.
Well, I tell you what, I got 13 reasons why you won't come over and touch that boat, and I got two more. Well, two times 13 is 26. I got 13, and then I got another 26 added on to that. Why you won't bring damn over here to touch my daddy's boat? Because my daddy gave me that boat. I'll be damned if any of you. You know, I'm tired of you with me. It's that cross the street, ain't it? Who reported?
Sir, I'm not at liberty to give you the name who's reported.
Call my phone, so you're at liberty to give me something. Because I know that down the street had this boat in 8 months, and ain't nobody said a thing to him. So why the hell y'all me about how to boat in the backyard that my daddy gave me?
Sir, the language is not necessary. Sir, the bottom line is I want the camper out, I want the boat out, and I want the car that's not functioning moved within 2 weeks or I'm towing it out.
I tell you what, I give you a personal invitation to come over here with the boat, the camper, and the car. And I will beat your like that's what I'm going to beat you.
Sir, wow. I'm going to allow one car to stay. I just want to make sure that you know that I've given you the statement over the phone, letting you know that what has taken place here.
The statement is well taken, but I ain't moving my daddy's boat.
You're going to move your dad's stinking boat if...
Bring your... I told you. You bring well, don't bring the law, but you bring somebody.
Sir, trust me, if we come there, we're definitely going to be bringing authorities with us.
Well, I might well go to jail because I love my daddy. Ain't now one of you going to touch my daddy's boat. That's the only thing he left me.
I got one more thing I need to say to you, sir, about this situation. Excuse me?
What you got to say?
All I have to say is this. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your brother.
That boy got, man, I got my blood pressure up so man, I got to pull up and take my blood pressure medicine.
All right, man. What your brother told me, he said, man, he be going Eddie with the homeowner association. He said, man, just call him and tell him he got to move all this stuff. He said, but most of all, tell him y'all gonna haul off that boat. He said, he'll kill you behind that doggone boat.
Yeah, man, that's my daddy's boat, but I love that boat, man. They know that. They know that. You know what button you push.
I got one more question for you, though, baby. Tell me this. What is the baddest radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show.
There it is, sir. My daddy's boat.
Leave people alone.
He not gonna stop.
Right on time for Labor Day. My daddy's boat.
I'm telling you, my daddy's boat. There's gonna be a lot of daddy's boat on this water this weekend.
Doing the most.
All right, Junior, great job in for the nephew.
Yeah.
Coming up next, it is Ask the CLO with our Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey. Uh-huh.
Keep slipping away from me.
Ask the CLO. Coming up next.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, rapper Fat Joe. Listen to this, Steve, Tommy, Kier, Junior, Spates. Rapper Fat Joe is going from rapping on stage to telling jokes. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Fat Joe.
Okay.
All right, he's a great rapper, so we'll see how that goes. Drake is bigger than the Beatles, and we'll tell you who has a new face tattoo along her jawline. Okay, but right now it is time for Ask the CLO. All right, beginning with Sasha in Baton Rouge. Sasha says, I'm in a relationship with an older man in age, but not in maturity. He's so self-centered, and if we don't do what he wants to do, he starts to pout. He calls his mama and his sister, and I can't win when they team up on me. If I marry this old baby, will my life continue to be this complicated? Should I run?
Yeah. Yeah.
Fast as your feet will take you.
Have you heard the saying that ain't no fool like an old fool? He called his mama. That's why he's single and available now, because he ain't been that good a catch to nobody. Now, you done caught him and you think you got something. You know, can I give you a suggestion, lady? When you make a bad catch, drop the ball.
Throw it back.
Throw it back.
No, don't throw it back. Drop the ball.
Just drop it. Okay.
Yeah, just drop it. Walk off.
Leave.
It's happened to him before. He's very familiar with this. It ain't gonna hurt him or nothing. This has happened before. Just go ahead. Don't even worry about it.
All right, Sasha, leave it. All right, Mandisa in Phoenix says, my 30-year-old sister has asked to borrow my spare car, and my husband says I can't let her use it because he bought it and he doesn't like my sister. The car is just sitting in our driveway, so I don't see the harm in it, but there's no reasoning with him. Would it be wrong to go against my husband's wishes?
He bought it?
Yeah, he bought it, and he doesn't like the sister.
Well, look like your sister gonna be Uber.
That's what it looks like.
He bought the car, and he don't like your sister.
Nope.
How old is your sister? Why
30.
is she borrowing
30.
cars?
She's 30, Steve.
And she borrowing cars? At 30.
Fell on her luck. Maybe she needed a car.
Fell on her luck. Well, fall on a man and get lucky. You know. But you over here to borrow. See, here's what the deal is. People always look around at somebody else's life and expect them, because this man done worked hard and got another car. And the car ain't just sitting there, because you drive and your husband drive. And I'm pretty sure somebody go to work at a different time. So it ain't just sitting there. I think she over-exaggerated that. Who you know got two cars and the other car just sit there? Who you know got that life?
You? You don't know. I know.
Do you think that's so unusual? Just to have a car sitting in the driveway?
An extra car?
That's what they said. She said she got
A couple with an extra car that neither one of them drive. What?
Well, anyway, the point is,
Sounds
he doesn't
odd to
like
me.
her. Okay. The point is, she's not going to do it. The wife wants to know, should she go against her husband's wishes?
I'd never loan a car.
You've never let someone borrow your car, ever?
No, not now.
But in the
Well, I
past,
mean,
you
come
have,
on.
though.
Yeah, when I had a 72, yeah, you want to drive this here? But now
What
let me
year was
warn you, you got to keep your foot on the gas at the light, or else it's going to cut off, and then you have to wait 20 minutes. You know, you have to throw it in neutral, keep your foot on the gas, because if you don't keep that idle rammed up at least 50 RPMs, it's going to cut off. And then you got to wait 15 minutes. And I never found out why you had to wait, but it's 15 minutes.
Why can't he let his sister-in-law use the car?
Because he don't like her.
That's it.
Yeah, that's
all it
it.
is.
He doesn't
All
like
the
her.
reason. Yeah.
And maybe she's irresponsible. Maybe that's why she doesn't have a car at 30. You
That's
never, I mean,
exactly why.
and he doesn't want her to, you know, maybe
And quit
that's
looking
it.
over here.
Yeah.
Sister.
Yeah.
Sad.
But
Okay.
it is her
Well,
sister.
if you go against your
Help her get a
husband,
car.
you're going to have a problem. The best
I
best
know.
thing you
I
can
know.
do
I
is try
hear
to
you, though.
try to
Yeah.
talk to your husband or try to help her get a car.
Yeah.
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 'Cause
You and your
That's-
husband need to be on the same page.
Right.
I let her drive it anyway. You shut up.
Here we go. Uh-oh.
Okay.
All right, Taisha, moving on to Taisha in Greensboro. Taisha says, my boyfriend called me by mistake, and I heard him talking to another woman. He was in a restaurant or a bar, and it was loud. After that, his phone was off. He said he butt dialed me when he was picking up his dinner, and he ate and then fell asleep without charging his phone. Why lie? Why do men lie?
Why?
Taisha.
Wait a minute, Taisha. What you want him to do?
Tell
He called somebody else by accident. Thought it was you. But when in actuality, he butt dialed. When he picked that phone up, the gut-wrenching scream that was in that car, when he pressed that phone on and saw your name, he hit it off, cut that phone off, ate, went to sleep, and his phone died. That's what we have to tell you. He can't tell you the truth.
What was the truth exactly?
The truth of the matter is, he swung by, the girl got in the car, they was talking.
Yeah.
He looked down at his phone and realized it had been open for the past 11 minutes.
Yeah. But it was in a restaurant, she said.
Yeah,
Taisha
she said, or a
said
bar.
it was a bar or a restaurant.
He was in there eating with the girl.
Exactly.
Now, what you want him to say? I was eating with a girl?
Oh, ain't nobody stupid.
Stupid, though. Taisha ain't stupid.
Yeah.
Taisha ain't stupid, but he
No,
ain't
she's
either,
not.
though.
Yes, he is.
Why you got to
What
lie, Craig?
else was he supposed to say?
The truth.
So she just wants to know, why do men lie?
Why would he tell the truth in this? Why?
Just give us that.
I want to know why.
All right, let's try to get to the last one.
No.
if we can.
Let's stay with this one. Let me
Okay,
ask you a
stay
question.
with it. All right.
If he tells y'all the truth that he was eating dinner in a restaurant with a girl, what would y'all do?
Ask
try to
him
kill
why,
him.
and then,
Yeah.
get to the
try to
bottom
kill
of
him.
it.
No. What would y'all do?
Yeah, we'd give him the third degree, try to kill him.
You
get in
would
a fight,
snap
break
and
up,
make
break
an
up.
attempt on his life and break up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We ain't finna go through all that.
So just
lie.
The lie.
But we got to go
Thank
through the
you.
cheating. Okay.
Yeah, finna
All
get
right,
to
coming
know
up
just
at the
like
top
that.
of the hour, entertainment news for you right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
The Mattel Corporation, which is best known for its Barbie dolls, is honoring Madam C.J. Walker with a Barbie doll in her likeness. Madam C.J. Walker, of course, was the first documented self-made female millionaire, and she is best known for creating a successful line of hair care products and cosmetics for Black women. The Madam C.J. Walker Barbie doll is part of Mattel's Inspiring Women series, which includes other iconic Black women in history like Rosa Parks, like Dr. Maya Angelou, and Ella Fitzgerald. So congratulations for that. That's wonderful.
That is so
yeah, our young
wonderful.
girls.
Yes.
We'll have something to look up to, some history right there.
You have to get that for your daughter.
Yep,
Your daughter.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I would love to get one
Wow.
of those dolls. That's nice.
You ain't played with that Cabbage Patch doll since we got it.
Now we got to get another Barbie.
Yeah.
Sister Earlene Perkins made you that baby doll, and it's still in the closet.
I'll
This
play
is part
with
of
this one, Mama.
history. Yeah, this is part of history right here. All right, this is a crazy story right here. This about boxing legend George Foreman. George Foreman is being sued by two women who claim that he raped them when they were just teenagers back in the 1970s. The two women have filed lawsuits. They filed them in LA Superior Court, and they are suing Foreman for $25 million. George Foreman has denied the allegation, saying, "Over the past 6 months, two women have been trying to extort millions of dollars each from me and my family. They falsely claim that I sexually abused them over 45 years ago in the 1970s. I adamantly and categorically deny these allegations and will work with my lawyers to expose my accusers' schemes and defend myself. I don't pick fights, but I don't run away from them either." That's what George Foreman said.
So now let me ask you this, because see, political correctness says you have to go, oh my God, they're victims. But let me ask you a question.
You know, people will always associate this story with him, and nothing happens to the accusers. That's usually how it goes. And you know that.
And that's my problem.
Yeah.
Because
What if these allegations are false? It's extortion. Right,
That's what he's
Steve.
saying. Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
But see, you don't get it of these stories going around where people are getting checks, off of sexual accusations and stuff. And you never know. You never know. I just find it curious that 45 years later, these two girls come together and it's George Foreman, when you've actually heard nothing. He don't even have a reputation or be anybody. I don't
womanizer or anything. Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. But like he says, he's going to work with his lawyers to expose his accuser's schemes, defend himself. He said he doesn't pick fights, but he won't run away from them either. So,
and on the other hand, the law does say that people have a right to sue from childhood sexual assaults if this did happen from the victim's perspective. So
yeah, we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah,
we'll have to wait and see for sure. All right, and moving on to this last one, the winner of last month's $1.34 billion Mega Millions jackpot still has not claimed this money. This is a lot of money just to leave sitting.
What?
The winning ticket was sold in Des Plaines, Illinois. Lottery winners that win over $250,000 have the option to remain anonymous, but the Illinois lottery director stated that it's not unusual for winners to take a while to claim an amount this large. They have a full year to claim the money. They have a whole year to claim this money. And the winner, of course, will get an option. They'll get an option of $100.34 million over 29 years, or they'll get a lump sum of $780 million in cash.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. Claim.
Yeah. Which one? What, Steve? Which one? Come on. Say it.
I'm going to take the lump sum because
Yes.
the $134 million a year is nice. That lump, though.
Yeah, $1.34 billion over 29 years.
Oh, y'all gonna feel different about me.
Yeah, you gonna act a fool. You gonna be
Oh,
foolish.
I already feel different just by you saying it.
I'm just. Excuse me.
You
A
shame.
lot of people don't say that to me when I'm talking.
Excuse me.
Wait a minute.
What
I
did
beg
you
your
say?
pardon.
Because you ain't
Just-
making no sense.
What did he say?
I know.
Yeah.
You hurry up.
Oh yeah. No.
Coming up in 20 minutes after, what it's like to be a celebrity every day of your life. We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, social media trolls are slamming Kylie Jenner for allegedly having a bad attitude after a video went viral of Kylie looking less than thrilled to take a picture with a journalist. This happened at the launch of Kylie's Lip Kits collection in Los Angeles last week. The comments mostly stated that Kylie didn't make eye contact and barely acknowledged the journalist's existence. And as a worldwide superstar, Steve, we got to ask you this. How do you handle always being on as a star and not offending your very loyal fans? And is it possible to please everyone so that
First
no
of all,
one's feelings are hurt?
Everybody's not a very loyal fan.
Mm-hmm.
That's for starters. And you don't know who they are. And even though you try to keep up the facade that, hey, I'm happy to be here, it's people get on your nerves, man. It's people do stuff to get on your last damn nerve.
I know this used to bother you. Steve.
Hey, man.
Steve.
You see me ignoring your ass. But you think if you just keep on calling me, I'm a grown-ass man. I heard you. I know my name. Why don't you stop calling me, man? You're aggravating me. And they continue to aggravate you. Now, put 10 people in a row like that. And then here come the journalist to take Kylie Jenner's picture. No, she don't look through it. And people don't know what the journalist has said or done or how he approached her. And people jump on the celebrity.
It was a female.
But you know, people jump on you and want you to be happy dappy all day long. And you're human. And you're not that. And you have feelings, man. And you get tired. And enough is enough. And when you're that big of a star, the enough is enough don't work until you go home. And Marjorie has told me many times, Steve, when you don't feel like this, let's just go home.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest, family member. She is here, the one and only Sister Odell in the building.
Yes, Lord. My Lord. Yes. Good morning, everyone.
Wow.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good. Hey, Carly.
Hey, Sister Odell, how you doing?
Good. Hi, little Tashi.
She's fine. She's a big girl now, Sister Odell. She's 14.
I seen a picture of her.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Tell Tash she gonna have to, hurt somebody about her.
I will deliver that message.
Hello, Shirley.
Hello, Sister Odell. How are you?
Good. Wonderful. Hi, boy.
Morning, Sister Odell.
Yes, good. What y'all doing this morning? What's going on?
Well, Sister Odell, we invited you in because, the holiday is coming up. Summer.
What holiday?
Labor Day, the last holiday of the summer.
Oh, girl, that ain't no holiday. Them just days off. Go ahead. You don't even know what
that is a holiday.
What is they celebrating, Shirley?
Labor, work,
the workforce. Yeah, being off.
That's why it's an off day. Good Lord Almighty, Jesus, y'all don't know nothing.
Well, saluting the hardworking Americans. Get the day off.
Are you barbecuing? What are you doing for the holiday? It's the last holiday of the summer.
Hadn't really planned on nothing. It ain't nothing to me. It's just a Monday.
Yes,
but
ma'am.
I don't stop praising and serving on days off. I don't got I don't got no days off.
Sister Odell, I know you wear a lot of white, but there is a rule that after Labor Day, you don't wear white.
Not if you's on the missionary committee.
It's a must.
I think it applies across the board, Sister Odell.
Missionaries wear white, Shirley.
I know, but after Labor Day...
Because we pure. We pure.
Okay.
You're pure? Are you trying to say pure?
That's what I said. We pure. And we not finna wear nothing else. I've been wearing white for, going on 76 years now.
Wow, that's a long time.
I wear white all the time. I'm the old ass Lisa Ray.
Okay, but I'm just letting you know the fashion rules. They state that no white before Memorial Day.
Fashion
and no
rules
white
don't apply to church folks, Shirley. Church folks don't have the money to obey them rules. You ever seen a boy come in to Thanksgiving with a white linen suit on?
Only in L.A.
I have.
In Miami, Texas.
That was shocking. It was shocking. So are you going to spend time with your family this Labor Day?
No, I don't fools with them too much,
What?
With your
Why
family?
is that?
What happened?
Well, the young ones in there, they know I've been saving and, for retirement and everything. They just whittle you down. They ask for it all the time.
Oh, they're
Your
always
retirement?
Granny, I need
money.
a new PlayStation. Great Granny, I need a new. I want some games. One of my great grandkids gonna ask me, could she have some money for some Bitcoin? I said, for some what? She said Bitcoin.
Oh, good. So you're investing stock market and so you're aware of all that stuff, huh?
Girl, I got my money in a coffee can. I ain't got no money in no Bitcoin. I got my money where I can get to it.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
These white folks closing banks and everything, you need to be able to go get your paper. Sit up here trying to find these people at the Bitcoin company. And then when she told me, I said, well, when do you get the coins? She said, you don't get the coins. I said, well, you're just a stupid-ass little girl.
Is she now?
Just as dumb as a damn doorknob. Spend all that money on your little college, and you coming in here buying some coins that don't exist. Ain't that about an ignorant-ass mess? You can hear my coins loud and clear.
Yes, ma'am.
In the coffee can. Well, Sister Odell, we want to thank you.
I got Shirley just in
anyway.
closing, just so you know how good I'm doing. I got 27 Maxwell coffee cans full of money.
Go ahead, Sister Odell.
Happy Labor Day anyway, even though you don't celebrate it, Sister Odell. Coming up next, it is Junior in for the nephew with today's prank phone call right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at 4 minutes after the hour, it's my strawberry letter for today, and the subject is Just Tell Me the Truth. We'll get into that in just a little bit because right now it is time for today's prank phone call with Junior in for the nephew. Junior, what you got?
You know what, Shirley? I don't know where this fool get these ideas. This don't make no sense.
What?
Today's prank, my bones are weak.
Oh.
I don't know what this is about.
Well, let's find out.
Let's find out. Come on, Cat.
Yeah.
My bones are weak.
Hello? Hello, I'm trying to speak to Ron.
Yeah, this is Ron.
Hey, Ron, how you doing? It's Foley, man. How are you, brother?
I'm good, Foley.
Hey, I want to congratulate you, man, on the baby, man. I wasn't able to make it to the baby shower, man, but I want to congratulate you on the baby, man, and all of that, man. Much success to you, man, you and the wife.
Thank you. We appreciate that. Foley.
Yeah, Foley, man. I didn't get, my wife Danita. She came to the baby shower, man. So she was telling me how nice it was, how successful it was, man. So I just wanted to give you big ups. I heard the baby came and everything, and I wanted to just call.
A little girl.
Y'all had a little girl?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, congratulations, man. Congratulations, Ron. I wanted to definitely call and congratulate, man. And
Foley, real quick, what baby shower was your wife at? Because we had two. We had one for my side of the family, and then one for my wife's side, because they live different places and stuff, man. So, which one do you think she was at?
Probably on your wife's side.
Okay. She knows my wife?
Well, no, see, Danita is actually friends with Kendra. Now, you know Kendra, right?
Oh, yeah, I know Kendra. Yeah, that's good friend of family.
Okay, she was with Kendra.
Okay, yeah, she comes, they play cards,
Okay, yeah, she was with Kendra, man, and she was just telling me how successful, man, how nice it was, and laid out baby shower. I wasn't able to make it, man. I've been a little under the weather, bro.
That's all right.
And with God's help, man, I'll be able to get back on my feet. You know what I'm saying?
That's all right.
Hey, man, I just, congratulations again, man. A beautiful baby girl. Man, that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, thank you. I'm sorry, man, but I can't, Foley. I'm trying to remember you and trying to place you, and I can't do it. Have we met?
No. My bad, man. I'm sorry, dog. Nah, me and you, we haven't met at all. Like I say, my wife knows Kendra. They hang out, and I guess she's dabbled a couple times and been around. Your wife is Marilyn, right?
Yeah, that's my wife.
Okay, yeah. I guess she's been in the presence of Marilyn, man. So I kind of got your number from my wife, man, and she got it from Kendra. So I kind of wanted to holler at you,
What you want to holler at me about?
Actually, man, like I say, man, I've been down for a minute, and I actually, came from the doctor yesterday, and my bones, man, my bones are deteriorating. That's kind of what I've been going through, man.
Okay.
And if I don't get the proper medication that I need, man, then it within the next 3 months here, dog, it could get pretty bad. You know what I'm saying?
Well, man, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. All I can do is just pray for you, man, and
Well, man, the doctor told me that if
don't cry, man.
The doctor told me, man, that if I get the right medication, man, that I could get back up to 75-80% healthy again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just a rare type of thing that I need to try and get.
Okay.
And I think that you might be. I think you can help me with what I
be
need.
Strong, man. Be strong. Just, man, sit down, man. Just be strong, bro. It's going to be all right,
but
man. It's going to be all right. God is with you. I'll pray for you. I'll do all I can. I don't know.
Well, actually, the doctor told me, man, that for 6 months, if I drunk breast milk, it will put enough calcium and stuff back into my bones that would get me back up to 70 to 85% healthy.
Breast milk?
Yeah.
I ain't got no breast, bro. So, you know.
Well, it's not you, Ron. You don't. You know, but you know your wife does though.
Whoa. You talking about my wife's breast, man?
I'm not directly, man. I'm just saying that she can. You know, I mean, if I had her breast milk for like 6 months straight, man, I could get back whole again, man.
Hold the up. You don't talk about a man's wife or her breast, man. I just had a baby, man. Are you serious?
I'm just all I'm
so
trying.
You asking for my wife's breast milk, man?
Man, I'm just asking y'all to share it for 6 months.
We can't share no breast milk with you, man. You got the wrong one, man. The wrong one. So you said your name was what?
My name's Foley, man.
This is wrong, man. This is wrong.
Okay.
Wrong.
No, we're just talking about 6 months of breast milk, man. 6 months
my
of
wife's breast milk. We ain't talking about just no breast milk.
And I understand.
My wife's breast milk, man.
I understand that, man, but we're talking about you saving a life, man, a life.
I ain't the one.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. What if y'all would have had twins, man? Y'all would have been breastfeeding 2 babies. Just look at it as if we twins.
What the Man, I'm getting the off this phone because I don't know who the you are. You need to chill out, man. You need to go get on your knees, pray that your bones get healed or whatever. You got the wrong number, man.
Listen, man, all I'm saying is I got one more thing I want to say, and then I'll let you know, all right?
Man. I just want to get off the phone, call Kendra, and find out why gave you my number, because that's how you got it.
Can I say one more thing?
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Can I say it?
Say it, man.
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Kendra and your wife, Marilyn, got me to prank phone call you. Hello, Ron.
Yeah, man. Ooh, y'all are good, man. Boy,
Ron.
Man, my wife, man. Man, Kendra, boy.
Did I get you, man?
Yeah, y'all got me, man. Y'all got me. I got them, too. They done started something.
Hey, one more thing. What's the baddest radio station in the land, man?
Man, it is the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Man, wow, man.
Yeah, there it is.
Now you know what it's about.
Now we know now.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty stupid.
Pretty stupid.
We can't make sense of him.
Just
This boy's classic ass ignorance.
Right.
He prides himself in being stupid.
and he goes out in public like he did nothing.
Play too much.
Oh boy, man.
What, Steve? What?
Nothing. I'm just ready. You know.
Ready for what?
Ready?
You know, just go on, keep living my life. You know how you just pause. Sometimes you go, whew.
At work, though?
Yeah. Sure be glad when we get off.
Well, yeah, we're in the middle of a break.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm saying at work.
And just decide I'm tired of this morning. You know.
Say
How
that
many
off
jobs
the
have you
air,
done that on?
okay?
You said that out loud while you was at work. How many jobs
Yes.
you did that on?
Every last one of them.
Ooh, you getting on my nerves. That was
Hey,
that.
man, let me tell you something. I had a job where all I did was look at the clock. Hey, man, I come back from lunch, and I look up at the clock, and it'd be 1:40. I'd be going, I just got back in here, just 40 minutes. I look up at the clock again, 2:15.
I used to do that at
2:40.
You can't
2:55. Dog, I'm struggling. 3:01. What?
What time did you get off on that particular job?
5
o'clock.
Now I'm sleepy.
All right, Junior. Thank you. Coming up next, Strawberry Letter. Subject, just tell me the truth. We'll get into that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And listen, if you need advice on relationships, sex, parenting, work, or more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com. All you have to do is click Submit Strawberry Letter, okay? And you never know, we'll read it on the air. It could be yours, this one right here.
All right, everybody, it's time for Shirley Strawberry and the Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, Junior. Subject, just tell me the truth. Just tell me the truth. Dear Stephen Shirley, I've been dating a 42-year-old man for a while, and his sister is one of my old acquaintances from college. I don't use the word friend to describe her because she's done a lot of shady stuff lately. She introduced me to her brother, and he initiated our relationship. At first, he was dating someone else, and his sister made sure I knew it. She said she loves his ex-girlfriend, but didn't want her dating her brother. I advised her to stay out of her brother's affairs. I had to reiterate this to her after her brother and I started dating. She used to call me with all kinds of rumors and BS about his ex-girlfriend, and then would be all up in her face on pictures and videos. I started calling her a little liar, and her brother agreed with me. A few nights ago, I ran into Little Liar at a hookah lounge, and she was with my man's ex-girlfriend. I spoke and picked up my food. Then I went over to my boyfriend's house. While we were eating, a picture of his sister and his ex popped up on his phone, and his sister texted, "We miss you." So I called his sister the next day, and I asked why she's taunting my boyfriend with pictures of his ex. She said that my man not only responded with heart emojis, he came to have a drink with them after I left his house. She sent me a picture of the three of them. I called him and went off, and he said it's all a lie and it didn't go down like that. He told me he was going to watch a preseason game at a sports bar, not to hang out with his ex-girlfriend. I wish he told me first because his sister is such a liar. She claims she deleted the texts that my man sent her before he came to meet them at the lounge. What's going on here? Can somebody just tell me the truth? Just tell me the truth. Well, they both sound suspect to me. I'm just going to tell you. You said his sister is a known liar, so much so that you gave her the name Little Liar. Now this story about your boyfriend's chance meeting with his sister and her ex at the bar, that sounds ridiculous to me. It sounds crazy. Yes, his sister is really messy. She even hangs out with his ex, which is definitely not a good look, but I believe her on this one. I believe the sister. You have proof with the picture she sent you. It was of her brother, and the ex. That's why I don't believe the brother, because what he told you sounds like a lie. It sounds like a lie. He was just going to watch a football game at a sports bar. Did he even mention that to you while you guys were eating at his house or afterwards? You said no. This all happened after his messy butt sister sent him the picture of her and the ex at the hookah lounge, right? So what does your gut tell you? Why did you write this letter? What is your gut telling you, your instincts? So this is all I have to say to you. Please do not focus so much on your dislike for his sister that it clouds your judgment and you don't hold your man accountable for his lies. That's all I got to say. Steve?
Wow. There's a lot of holes in this letter, this story, and everything. I think the woman who wrote this letter should slap this woman. Let's just go over the slap moments. Yeah. Okay. I'm dating a 42-year-old man, and his sister, one of my older acquaintances from college. I don't use the word friend to describe her because she's done a lot of shady stuff lately. Okay, well, let's go read it. She introduced me to her brother, and he initiated our relationship. First, he was dating someone else, and his sister made sure I knew it. She said she loves his ex-girlfriend, but didn't want her dating her brother. Okay. I advised her to stay out the brother's affairs. I had to reiterate this to her after her brother and I started dating. Now, we already, but okay. Ain't nothing wrong, but, you done fell for the guy, and now y'all dating, and she's still in it. Now, you just told her she should stay out of her brother's affairs with her ex. What makes you think she gonna stay out of her brother's affairs with his current, which is YOUU? She used to call me with all kinds of rumors and BS about his ex-girlfriend, and then would be all up in her face on pictures and videos. I started calling her a little liar, and she is, but she's a big liar. And her brother agreed with me. A few nights ago, I ran into Little Liar at a hookah lounge, And she was with my man's ex-girlfriend. I spoke, picked up my food, went over to my boyfriend's house. Y'all was eating. Picture of his sister and his ex popped up on my phone. His sister texts, "We miss you." I called his sister the next day and asked why she's taunting my boyfriend. She said that my man not only responded with heart emojis, he came to have a drink with them after I left his house. Then she sent me a picture of the three of them. God,
messy butt.
I called him and went off, and he said it's all a lie, and it didn't go down like that. Now, my man is jumping through a loophole that was presented by the letter writer. She called his little sister a little liar. He agreed. So now, when she calls you and shows you the picture of them, he jumps back into the loophole that you created. That's a lie. That ain't how that went down. That was a beautiful moment for him. Yeah, when we come back, I'll show you how he should have continued.
Hold on. Hold on, Steve. We'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Strawberry Letter subject for today. Just tell me the truth. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter and finish up your response to Just Tell Me the Truth.
Well, this lady's dating this man, and the man is the brother of one of her old college mates that she shouldn't be calling a friend, and she said that because she's done a lot of shady stuff. She introduced, her college friend introduced her to her brother. Her brother was dating somebody else at the time. Her sister claimed, her college roommate claimed that she didn't like him, she didn't want him dating him, blah, 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 blah. Y'all started dating. So they started dating, and now the little sister is telling her rumors and stuff about the ex. And then one day you go to the hookah lounge, and you see her and your brother's ex at the hookah lounge. You spoke, got your food, went out. She later on, you went over to your boyfriend's house. She sends to her boyfriend, her brother, which is your boyfriend, a picture of her and the ex at the house and say, "We miss you." You leave the house, you call her the next day to tell her not to do that to your brother. She says, "Wait a minute, I'll do you one better than this." She sent a picture of the three of them, her brother, her, and his ex, and said that he sent heart emojis and came to have a drink after I left his house. She sent a picture of them three. I called him, went off. He said it's all a lie, and it ain't go down like that. That was a beautiful moment for him to jump into the loophole that was created by your girlfriend who said your sister's a little liar. He agreed. Now he done jumped into it. Beautiful moment. Let's take a moment to enjoy.
Anyway.
This, man, dog.
Let's take a moment.
And he said it was a lie and it didn't go down like that. Now, here's a lie. He told me he was going to watch a preseason game at a sports bar, not to hang out with his girlfriend.
Right.
I wish he told me first because his sister is such a liar. Now,
So is he.
No, Shirley. Here's the second loophole.
Okay.
She asked the sister, show me the text that he sent the heart emojis and all this here. She claims she deleted the text that my man sent. Why? Why you got to delete your brother's text? Why do you have to delete your brother's texts?
Because he was probably saying something like, "Ooh, the ex sure is fine. You girl, all of that."
So she deleted that.
Down there.
Oh, no. Okay, so the sister want her to see the pictures, but don't want her to see them texts? Are you kidding me? She didn't delete the picture. She didn't delete the picture. I think the sister is lying. What's going on here? Can somebody just tell me the truth? Well, let's go over this for a second.
Okay.
What's going on here?
Come on.
You're in a relationship within a man that has a really messy sister that you've known this for quite some time.
Right.
Now, Shirley says that your man is lying, that he did go down there to meet them.
Because he got the picture to prove it. Mm-hmm.
There is a picture, and he's not saying he wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
He is saying it didn't go down like that. I was just going to a sports bar to watch a preseason game.
Mm-hmm.
What he should have said was,
okay, come on.
Me and my friends were scheduled to meet there, and we all met at the preseason game, and I'll be damned, she was there. But now you don't bring your boys into it, because don't nobody get out their house and go to no sports bar by themselves to watch a preseason football game.
So you're giving him a better lie.
A better way.
Yeah, a better lie. His lie wasn't good enough.
No.
You're embellishing in the lie.
Wasn't good enough.
Yeah,
His
that's what it sounds like.
Explanation wasn't thorough.
What?
His explanation wasn't thorough.
Wasn't thorough.
Oh.
See, he didn't include
That's
enough
a
facts.
lie.
See, here's the problem with y'all women. Let me just tell
Picture,
y'all something.
though,
right here.
Steve. What about the picture?
Yeah, all that's true. He said, but she's a lie. It didn't go down like that. I just went down there to watch a preseason football game. That's stupid, dog. You should have said, when you left, me and my boys decided to go watch a game, went to the sports bar, and my sister was down there.
Okay, that's the better lie. I got you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Then you got some pace, because don't nobody go to a preseason football game at a sports bar by themselves.
Unless they're going to meet someone.
The guys.
And
they was just down there. See, can somebody just tell me the truth? No.
That's
we
the
can't
answer.
tell you the truth. Because, hell, y'all gonna break up.
Believe what you see. You saw the picture. Believe that. You saw that.
But you said
you want the truth.
The little sister was a liar. And I have to agree with you.
Yeah.
Yes, time and
so
time again.
I don't really know how to answer this letter, because I want to be on this dude's side, because it could have went down like that.
All right, listen. While Steve works it out in his own head, please hit us up on Instagram
You
and Steve
have
Harvey.
took that picture, though. God.
Yes, hit us up on Steve Harvey FM to comment on today's Strawberry Letter. You can also check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. Now, coming up next, it is Sports Talk with Junior. Right after this,
you're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, you know what time it is. It is time for Junior and Sports Talk. Junior, what you got?
Okay, Shirley, but first, I must remind you, Huntsville, Alabama, I'm on my way Thursday. Get your tickets. Stand Up Live. Labor Day weekend. We're going to have a ball, man. Love y'all. All right, let's talk about this, man. Dr. J is in the news from sports. Dr. J believes that Kobe Bryant's number should not be retired league-wide. Now, the NBA just retired Bill Russell's number league-wide, but Dr. J said there's two totally different situations. First of all, Bill was 86 years old. He's a champion on and off the court. He was an activist. And Kobe's situation is totally different. It should be up to the franchise just to retire Kobe's number, not league-wide. Does he have a point?
I mean, he has a point. I mean, I guess. But, if the Lakers retire his number, I think that's enough.
Yeah. Not league-wide, though.
The franchise retires your number. That's big.
Mm-hmm.
League-wide, I don't know,
Yeah, he just said it's just two different situations. He's just
Kobe was one of the greatest basketball players to ever tie up sneakers. That's for sure. Ain't no doubt about it. Right. Does he need his number required league-wide? I don't know, but I've never had that as a conversation before. This is the first time I've ever heard this conversation in my life about a number.
I'm trying to figure out what's the problem either way.
Well, Bill Russell was an activist, and, he was the first black coach in the NBA. Mm-hmm. He broke a lot of barriers down.
That's a totally different thing. And I think I think what Dr. J is saying, if you're going to do something that special, it has to be for a person that has earned that right to carry that banner like that for the league.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And Kobe was that for the Lakers. You know what I mean? He affected so many of these young basketball players' careers. But when you talk about all the stuff Bill Russell did, it dawns in comparison. And anybody does. He's got 11 championship rings. Jordan don't have 11.
Right. Right,
You
and
know.
Jordan's number not retired league wide either. So
No.
you know,
So-
you can't. Kobe can't
But
get up
it's,
there.
but it's not an argument I care to get into, cause.
No,
Yeah.
no, I just thought it was.
Yeah.
Do you have
that's what
another
he said.
sports story?
Yeah, I got a sports story. Yeah, the Texans. The
Yeah, let's
Texans
get
are
off of
3-0 in preseason, and the Browns lost again this week. Just want to let you know. I don't know what you was doing if you caught the game. But
Oh, you mean in the
know.
preseason?
Yes, sir. I just want to let you know that
Okay, well,
they
yeah.
fell
Yeah, they don't
21
count.
to 20 to the
Right.
Bears. But
When
the
it doesn't
Texans are
count.
3-0 in preseason.
In the
Just wanna-
preseason, yeah, that
Yeah.
do count.
Yeah, well, these are wins we might not get during the season. I'm going to talk about it.
Oh, well, go ahead and enjoy yourself.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it because the Browns lost and the Texans won because you talk about we was trash anyway.
Hey, little man.
All right. Yeah,
little
you
man.
got another sports story.
Remember all
Junior?
this, okay? Yeah, had that same bravado after the season started.
Come on, Junior.
You know, don't
Do
get
I
all
have another
teary-eyed.
sports story?
Oh, you know, we ain't got no quarterback. Nobody want to hear all that.
Coming up at the top of the hour, question for you, Steve Harvey. We'll be back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, this is for you. Millicent in Pine Bluff, Arkansas, says this is not a relationship question. She wrote in, she says, this is a business question since you figured out how to blend your family after your marriage. Miss Millicent said, I am 79 and my boyfriend is 86 years old. Neither one of us wants to get married again, but we do everything that married couples do, and we even share bank accounts. This caused a big problem with his children because I'm on his accounts. They are not. I want his children to stop harassing me, but he won't intervene. What should I do? That's what Miss Millicent wants to know. Millicent wants to know from you, Steve. What should she do about
Well,
the kids?
Miss Millicent, this is, you know, a real mess right here. Now, Miss Millicent, y'all be honest with you now. Y'all too old for this. And
What?
It's really.
She's just 79.
And he 86. What you mean,
He's
just
just
79?
86. He's just 86.
You know, you can't just say that's not a number where you could just. I'm just 79. What? That's a you up there. You getting close. That milestone is 80. That 75th birthday is big. They get all big after 60.
Yes.
So, Miss Millicent, is really nothing I could tell you. Look, they're looking at one day something gonna happen to their father, and they don't see why you controlling it and they ain't. That's all this is.
Yes.
And neither one of y'all want to get married.
That's the thing.
Why
She didn't
you
say
don't,
why.
I don't understand. Y'all share everything together, including the bank account. I don't know what the problem is. If you just go on and make it legal, you can solve all your problems.
Then the children
Can't nobody say nothing. They got to get
Yeah.
out your face and all of that. But,
So-
you know,
That's your advice to Miss Millicent.
I mean, if you get married, you shut out all these problems. It's legally and everything, and it's binding. So that solves your problem. Why y'all don't want to get married? Cause of what? See, that's what I want to know. Why y'all don't want to get married?
Do they get more money if they stay single? Is that it?
Get more
It's
money
financial?
for what?
Is it financial?
Get more money for
From
what?
Social Security? Social
Oh,
Security?
I don't know. I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I ain't getting a
benefits and all
quota.
that.
I just got a letter from AARP, and I was so offended.
Why?
Who the hell
Oh,
y'all
you're
talking
65.
to?
What's
Man, I don't send me no damn. I don't need no Blueberry special. I don't need no damn.
So you're offended? It's a
Yeah, I don't want
retirement age
No
group.
discount on no pills and all this here. Get out, man. I don't hear this.
Well,
I
that's if
actually
you're
got
rich, but
mad.
people need it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at them.
Oh, I understand. I think it's a great
Yeah.
program. I was offended.
Absolutely. Yeah. So that's your advice to Miss Millicent and her man,
Just
her
get
boyfriend, who's 86.
Yeah, getting married and you shut out all that conversation. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all doing everything else together, and neither one of us wants to get married. Well, okay.
Yeah. Well, if
You
they
do
get
know
more
y'all close to the tape, though. You do know that.
But,
to the
but,
Don't take
What
too
does that
long on the
mean?
decision.
but.
What are you saying, Steve? Close
You
to
know,
the
any
tape.
day now. You know, the clock is
Hey,
ticking,
he looking for you.
man.
This is my favorite line, though. I'm 79.
I know one thing. When you 79 and 86, when somebody call and you don't answer,
The first thing they think is, oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord.
Oh,
Yep.
Lord.
Yep.
My boyfriend is 86. My boyfriend.
First of all, you 79. You too damn old to have boyfriends.
That's a man, huh?
She
Right.
said boyfriend.
You need to have husbands, widows, stuff like that.
He's got him a young woman.
She needs some different titles.
Yeah.
All right, so there you go, Miss Millicent. All right.
Oh, wow.
That's the advice Steve Harvey is giving you.
Yeah, but he just made one valid point, though. You better answer that phone when it rings.
Because you going to throw somebody into something.
Coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
A 34-year-old businessman from Fort Myers, Florida, was arrested on his wedding night. Now, for soliciting a prostitute. He and his wife honeymooned in Tampa, Florida, and just 6 hours after his wedding, while his wife was asleep, he looked online for sex and he arranged to meet a prostitute at a Tampa hotel. What? When he got to the hotel, he was arrested by an undercover detective who had posed as a prostitute online.
Yeah.
The groom was one of 176 men arrested that night in the sting. Is that crazy? He spent his wedding night in jail because he tried to.
Because here's what happened on a lot of wedding nights. The woman be so tired and exhausted from the events.
Yeah.
And the
that
planning and everything.
It don't be the night that everybody think it's gonna be. And so he got up and went on down there and tried to get himself tightened up. And then now when he got caught, what he tried to say was he was a part of the sting and went down there to show them how people do to help the police. I'm just down here trying to show them, look, y'all need to start looking out for this stuff because this how easy it can happen. And here I am and you trying to handcuff me. Take your hands off of me. I was just down here. I knew who this was. I was just trying to help y'all.
But do you think he's still married, Steve?
Oh, he's in trouble, dog. He's in trouble. He's in trouble because he can't get out of this one.
No.
We'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 33 minutes after. We'll play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Time now for Would You Rather, guys. Would you rather eat frozen dinners for a month? Or eat nothing but raw food?
Oh, raw food.
Raw food.
Not frozen, because at least it could be hot.
Just give me raw food.
They don't season none of the potatoes. I know that right now.
That's what you worried about, seasoning?
That Lowry.
Because them peas and carrots, all they do is run it under the water. And then freeze it.
All right. Would you rather direct
that
traffic?
Meatloaf ain't ever what it is on the box. Ever.
They'll never look the same.
Would you rather direct traffic at a busy intersection, or would you rather work Chick-fil-A's drive-thru? Direct traffic.
I'm gonna do drive-thru.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and work that Chick-fil-A drive-thru. Those sandwiches good as hell. I'll be in there.
Yeah.
Talking about my pleasure.
But your nerves. Yeah.
I've actually worked a Chick-fil-A drive-thru once.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was with Dan and Kathy, and we went to the one, and I was in the drive-thru window.
Did you like
but Steve, you know your nerves get bad, though.
Oh, I wasn't helpful at all. It's just when they got up there to the window where the money at. That's where I was at. I told you, I said,
the money resides.
I said, that'll be $8, sir. What?
They couldn't believe you was in the window.
I said, it's $8, sir. Hey, man. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, man, $8. Which is not the Chick-fil-A way.
No, they're so kind.
But I had a lot of fun. Yeah. I did about 6 customers.
Okay. And then they said, okay, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Harvey.
Come on, Mr. Harvey. Come on out the window.
Did people ask you for sauce,
fries.
Polynesian sauce, barbecue sauce? Man.
No, we don't. Hey, man, just eat your chicken sandwich. Don't worry about that. It's good without all that. Try it without it.
Oh, man.
Would you rather go all winter without lotion or go all winter without chapstick?
I'm gonna put that lotion down because I can't have these cracking, bleeding lips. No, I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need that chapstick.
Let's go to the lip expert.
I can do without lotion because I use baby oil, but I have got to have chapstick.
Yeah.
You don't understand.
President and CEO
these
of
things right here can't. These two glazed donuts can't be talking to you all winter.
Oh wait, Krispy Kreme.
No, it's just two glazed donuts.
All right. Thank you, guys. That's today's round of Would You Rather. Coming up at 49 minutes after the hour, we'll close out the show with our last break and, of course, some closing remarks from the one and only Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, here we are, our last break of the day on this Monday. This is our Labor Day week, heading into fall, summer.
Yeah.
Last big holiday of the summer, everything.
Yeah,
It is.
Yeah.
And I'll be having a golf tournament in
The Bahamas, right?
The Bahamas, yeah.
Okay, not mad at that.
So does that explain the flowery shirt you have on? Because you're looking
No, I'm
real flowery this
I'm
morning. Nice shirt.
today. That's a golf shirt, Shirley.
It looks nice.
It's a golf shirt. It's for
I like the colors.
It's for cats that's out here trying to find a golf swing before they tournament.
Hey, let me ask you something.
Yeah, man.
Do you iron your clothes when you're on the road? Do somebody do that for you? You
Yeah,
do?
I did them last night. Yeah.
You iron?
Are you shocked, Junior?
Yeah.
I am too.
I mean, I just on my golf trip because I didn't bring anybody.
Oh, okay.
No, my other trips, no, I'm not ironing nothing.
You have people for that.
I got people, and the hotel got people.
Oh yeah.
I know that's right.
It won't be you.
Okay. I do wonder, Doc. Like,
But see, I used to do it all myself, so you know.
yeah.
And I just learned that.
Yeah, man. I just wonder.
All right. So, what do you get out of playing golf, Steve? I mean, what does it
Relaxation.
bring to you?
I mean, it's work, relaxation, but like right now, I'm revamping my golf swing. So the one I had, I decided not to use it anymore because it wasn't getting the desired results. And so I'm actually revamping my entire golf swing, which is now I'm learning the proper way to swing the club, and it's hard. It's hard because I've been doing it wrong for 25 years. But it's just the enjoyment. It's driving in the grass in a car. I hate when it's cart path only. When they say you can only got to keep your cart on the cart path because it maybe rained a lot that day or something. But I enjoy driving in the grass. I enjoy hitting a good shot. I'm okay when I hit a bad shot. I have to be because it's a lot of them. And, I go get it. And I try to hit out and stuff like that. And, it's just, it's challenging. But it's relaxing, and it's a lot of reward. It's kind of like life, man. They say if you really want to find out about a person, play a round of golf with them.
Really?
Yeah.
And what does that do?
Because golf covers everything in one round of golf. You know how a person reacts when it's going well. You know how a person reacts when it's going bad. You find out if they lie or cheat. You find out how they handle being in the hazard. You find out how they their attitude with dealing with situations, because on the golf course there's always a situation.
So what do people find out about you when they
that I'm good to play with, that I handle setbacks extremely well, that my problem solving ability is max, that I know how to deal with setbacks. And they go, man, this is a cool guy. I'm honest,
Yeah.
Well,
you
honest on the golf course?
Yeah, I'm honest, yeah.
On the golf course?
You don't cheat?
Interesting.
You don't cheat at all? You don't really cheat?
Well, I'll tell you right now, if the ball is behind the tree, and like the ball laying on roots and stuff, I'm not finna play this ball. I'm not finna mess my teeth up. I got a TV career. I don't know how to... And I'm not trying to hit this ball between them two little trees that's 6 feet apart. I'm not finna do that. I move my ball.
Yeah.
Also, you cheat.
I tell you I'm moving my ball. Yeah. You give a damn how you feel, but no, this ain't this. No, we're not in a tournament. Not in my golf tournament.
The Masters.
We in the golf tournament, we got to play by the rules. But when I'm out here with my buddies playing, man, hey, man, come on, dog.
Is it true, though, you cut a lot of business deals on the golf course? Because that's one of the first things I ever learned about golf.
I have had a lot of transactions happen on the golf course.
So it is possible.
But if you ain't got no business, you just out there playing golf, dog.
Well, let me ask you a question, though, Steve, because, you're doing your golf tournament coming up Labor Day weekend, and it's for your foundation, right?
Yes.
So what are you most grateful for, that you're able to do this and give back to, kids from fatherless homes, your mentoring program?
I mean, it's for boys and girls. It's just my life's work right now. It's the thing that I put the most premium on. It's the thing that I will leave my mark when I'm gone. Mm-hmm. That these young people's lives that we've affected will make changes in society. What I'm doing now is for the future of a lot of young people. Mm-hmm. One of my favorite quotes is a Greek quote from Greek anthology. Nobody knows who wrote it, but it says, "A society becomes great when old men plant trees under which the shade they know they'll never sit."
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Legacy.
Good men do things for other people. Mm-hmm. And that's what I try to be. I try to be a person that does good things for other people. And so that's the life's work we in. That's what we doing. And so that's what's going to happen and make it pop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And leave that legacy behind. That's what the Legacy Ranch is about. It's that legacy, man.
Yeah. That's
doing
right.
God's work. There you go, Steve.
Trying to make it happen.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.